Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Steam Next Fest, and therefore, I'm going to go through some demos I found that interested me. Starting with the one that I had been playing already before Next Fest, because I've been following this game ever since it was announced. Aethermancer, from the developers of Monster Sanctuary, which if you've watched any amount of this channel, you have probably seen one of the several runs I've done of it already. So, it should come as no surprise that I'm all over Aethermancer here. So, since I've already started it, we won't get the beginning. I'm just going to go through a run to show what it's like. I don't think I have any money. I actually... That's interesting. Is it like in my inventory? Journal? No. I can't see my money, which is really weird, unless I talk to someone. So I can see that I have 71 crystals, or whatever they are. And I can't afford anything, because I think I've spent my money for this, from this previous run, so we're just off. We're off. We'll see what monsters we've got here. These are the 4 that I can pick to start with. So I'm just gonna go with this guy, as I have been doing. And here's how it works. You start, you interact with one of these, you get another selection. I think the healer would be good to go with early on. Something that can heal anyway. And yeah, if you're familiar with Monster Sanctuary, a lot of the combat's gonna look pretty similar. Certainly not the same, but similar is a good way to put it. Immediately we find Lily. I'm not gonna worry about the text because we're already like really far along, so I'm not gonna bother reading it out loud. So I can get a random perk. And let's see what happens if I replace the defense +1 on the healer. We'll give... Ooh. Every turn you get 2 shield. Aether +1 for more healing would probably be good, though. This is tough. This is already pretty tough. We're gonna go with the shield generator. It seems like a good idea. And so, yeah, that NPC is just one of many, of course. Ooh. Do I? I don't have that monster, do I? Well, we're gonna fight it. So if you attack from high ground or from surprise, you can break some of the shielding on the enemies, which results in a stagger, which means I can already capture it. And since I've done that, I can now use it in runs in general. And I think I get 1 soul of it, so I definitely get to use it this run. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we need some of that. So then, after every fight, your monsters gain worthiness, which essentially is like a rank. This persists between runs, even the experience, as you can see. And you can get a breakdown of why they got what they got. And then they get experience. This is their level in the run, which does reset, as far as I know. Afterward, you get a reward. For this one, it is an equipment. If enemies have 5 or more Aether, purchase 1 Aether. Basic attacks deal 1 additional fire. Well, we give that to the one that wants fire. Break some boxes for money. We find a Void Meteorite. So, who wants an Elemental Affinity perk? Pick one of your monsters. It will enhance the basic attack to deal damage of the respective element and deal an additional Aether of that element. So we are buffing Sheriff, and we are going to just get all the fire. All right, so that meter above their head is is like them spotting you. If I'm quick, I can just get in and quickly attack. Before that, if you notice, I didn't attack from high ground, so I only dealt 2 damage to the shield instead of 3. Some worthiness, and then importantly, they will now level up. When monsters level up, they get a random trait. I think this means every 3rd hit of an action is a crit. I think this means I just will crit with my moves. So we're gonna take that. And over here, we're going to say 50 wind or wild damage dealt to enemies applies dodge. 50. Every 50 wind or wild damage dealt to enemies. Seems like a lot. Enemies with terror have a 15% chance to miss. I like that better. We're gonna go with some defensive skills on the healer. I have now got a talisman. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 15% chance to apply another stack of the same buff. At the start of combat, shield self for 5. So that means the first turn we're not going to be taking as much damage. And the other mechanic, which is corruption. You can see it on the monsters in the bottom left corner. The like little kind of messed up heart icon, the purple one. So basically that reduces their max health that they automatically regenerate to after combat. As you can see, I took damage in the last fight, but I'm now back up to essentially full. But that corruption will reduce not the actual max HP, because if I heal, I can get up to my max in fights, but the amount that they'll auto heal to between fights. All right, at the end, we now have a choice. I don't have enough money to make the merchant worth it. An envoy would be something. Envoy. Let's go envoy. Okay, at the start of each floor, you get one of these again. So, I did not get that monster I just caught. It's random. Anyway, we're gonna go with Orthrus because I didn't get any healing on the bat. So we're gonna get Orthrus to try to get more chances of getting a good healer. When you gain a new monster, nothing happens because it's still like the first floor or whatever. Maybe it's a level threshold thing. Basically, I think because they're only level 2, I didn't get any experience. But if you're a higher level, if the rest of your party's a higher level and you get a new monster, it will gain some experience to not be so far behind. But since I think it's only a 1 level difference right now, 2 experience difference, that didn't apply anything. Anyway, hello. All right, we're gonna pick an artifact. Artifacts are the consumables that your character can use in fights. You may have noticed that when I captured that other monster, it didn't take an action from one of my monsters. So we're gonna pick an artifact. I think I'm gonna go with the Rod of Command here. So basically, it has 2 charges, and I can use one of those to make one of my monsters go again. I can only use it once per turn, so it's really just 2 activations. It's down here. Okay. This is a bit unfortunate. That'll work, though, because of the buff we got earlier. So I can stagger that. Steal a bunch of its... Oh, yeah. See, now we're getting somewhere. And dead. And apparently we got some sidekick application going. So sidekick will be a familiar term to anyone who's played Monster Sanctuary, but here it triggers not on yourself, but if an ally attacks. Staggered monsters do not act. Next turn, we are done. All right. So far, so good on the whole combat thing. Monster Soul. Okay. So I got a random Monster Soul. Can I check my inventory? Yeah, it just means I can rebirth from a random set of the ones that I have obtained. Why don't I see the new one? That's interesting. Well, it's probably fine. Just a random 100 Aether Crystals. That's wonderful. Alright, so if I'm lucky, a monster will wander over here. Then I'll be able to attack it. But something tells me they won't wander over here. They did wander over here. Awesome. Otherwise, I would just get 2 points instead of 1 point for that hit. Or 2 instead of 3, that one. So I will break you. immediately move into this and finish you off with a basic. Get that sidekick hit, which means you're due for an ignite, although I think it also powered up, so that was maybe not the best move I could have made. But still, take an ignite. Take an aqua pounce. Take some terror, because that'll give you a miss chance. You didn't miss. Ow. I think we just go for the kill here. No reason not to. Dead. Alright. Orthrus will level up. Hopefully we can get some... Deal a hit with damage equal to the total amount of power in the party. No. Sidekick is always critical. I'm gonna go with the sidekick is always critical because we're not getting healing though, so that's unfortunate. A blank memento is another capture item, I think. All right. Nothing up there. Nothing up here. Some money. And that's the... So, this is the end of the room here, but that doesn't mean I did everything. So, you can fast travel back to any point of interest that you've reached on the floor, including the end of the floor over there. So, we'll be able to just warp right back after this fight. Let's hit you. Reason for that being I can instantly break you. And we can spend that earth gem to do a little bit more damage. Okay, I don't like that they're targeting my Orthrus. Who's more dangerous here? Generate a little bit of Aether. And should be good for an ignite. Ooh. Big attack. Not ideal. Yeah, you see all that corruption go up. Okay, well. I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna lose this fight. It's just unfortunate. Can we get some healing going? Let's see, because we're about to get some level ups. Jewel Cutter seems good because it will always crit, and that crit will deal an additional 4 damage. But Generate Force also means that No, we're gonna go with Jewel Cutter. All right, over here we can heal all ally. Ooh, oh my goodness, 3 damage, 9 damage to an enemy, and heal all allies. What? Oh. 4 damage against an enemy. If this action kills the enemy, heal self for 10 and increases this action's damage by 2 for the rest of the run. Wow. No, I'm gonna go with you're my primary healer now. So we're just gonna go with that one. Monster Soul. Alright. Over here we have a soul altar. So we can release a soul to get a boon to aid your monsters in the next 2 battles. One of the next battles is, well, we're not actually up against the boss fight, I don't think yet. So that's not going to do a whole lot. So we're just going to move on. We have lots of gold, Aether Spring, or a random NPC. Aether Springs are good to have early because they persist for the remainder of the run. Out of curiosity, let's see what we got. Another healer. This is interesting. And ooze. This would be very interesting to grab right now, but I think I'm gonna go with my current team. Alright, Aether Spring. Wind or water. 25% chance that the monster gains 1 extra XP, or cleanse a corruption from each of your monsters. We're going to cleanse a corruption from each monster. Each fight. Okay. We're going to break you. Ridiculous that I already have that. Okay, if I do this, I get a Fire Aether, which lets me ignite for the kill. Probably should have done it the other way around for more Aether. And that's a problem. So we're gonna spend one of our heals already. Actually, I can do this, can't I? That's pretty good, yeah. And dead. Not a fan of that, but okay. See, watch this. Lots of damage. Just a little bit of reduced corruption is a good thing, I think. 25 Aether Crystals. We have another fight. 2 of these guys. That will kill. All right. It It didn't kill. It didn't kill because they didn't act. Forgot about that little detail. Who's more dangerous here? Well, I have a chance of breaking you, so. Good, all they did was heal. All right. And this is just how it goes. Dead. That guaranteed crit on the third hit is really good. Okay. So now that Nosferatu is my healer, Orthrus is going to need to support my main damage dealer in some way. Or I could have a separate heal with different energy requirements that doesn't consume my turn. I'm gonna go with Energy Rush, actually. Why not? 5 gold. Okay. Boss fight is coming up, I think. Should be at the next... Should be after this. There's like probably another fight down here. Oh, a trial. All right, Earth Challenge, go. I succeeded. It's a 50% chance you gain corruption if you fail. Cool. So that was lucky that I did it first try. And now we have a good amount of money. We could go to the merchant. We could go to the merchant. Would that be a good idea right now? Or should I go for the epic loot drop? Let's go for the epic loot drop. And here we have 30 gold. So the reason I did that is because before the boss... Is it after the boss? There's always a merchant. And there's the boss. So... yeah, that's it. Ooh, we can get the drop on the boss. That's interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so bosses have... oh, at least the first floor boss has a shield that just takes damage from anything. Oh my. The fact that I already have that... Okay. Here we have getting wrecked. So interrupt is killing or staggering an enemy. So that means I will get that sidekick application. Let's do some of this and get some heals off. Which sidekick will trigger. Another 12 damage. That's really nice. And then let's get some of that. Oh yeah. Okay. Hurts a little, but we're okay. So bosses get 2 actions. When they're staggered, they still get 1 action, unfortunately. So my highest DPS here is to keep up Energy Rush, I think. Because of the sidekick application. I didn't interrupt. Why'd I do that? It's only if I get the sidekick. Well, whatever. Alright, so now that their shield comes back, they get a reset action, so it's just a weakness application for this guy. $17 HP left. Can I... Yeah, we'll just heal. And then I think... we're done. Cleanse of Corruption. Do a little bit of this. A lot of worthiness for beating the boss. XP. 2 XP for a boss. Okay. Whenever this monster purges or steals Aether, break a poise. Every 4 crits, purge an Aether. Every 3 Aether purged, apply power. So... unfortunately, a lot of these feed off of each other, but I need to start somewhere, which is going to be every 4 crits, purge an Aether. Over here, we have attacks of your allies increase the amount of terror on the attacked enemies by 33% rounded up, instead of consuming stacks. Or concealed at the start of your turn if this monster did not attack, apply dodge and shield, or terror application +1. At the start of your turn, deal a wild damage hit with 9 damage to all enemies with 5 or more terror. So, the problem here is I want healing stuff, but this slasher at least will be maybe useful. Maybe. Alright, boss drop. We have an Hourglass of Undoing, which is an artifact. Which is heals all of your monsters for 5 and cleanse 5 corruption from them. That'll be very nice later. And by later, I mean probably pretty soon. Okay, we go here. We consume our monster meal, which cleanses 25 corruption and gives monsters 5 max health, because I've upgraded it. We talk to our merchant friend. We have another conversation. Orthrus does not have... okay, so always buy a soul. Void Crystal. Okay, buy a bonus XP. Always buy the bonus XP. At the end of your turn, apply 1 temporary power and corruption cleanse. Aether +1, but health is reduced by 6. We're gonna go with the scepter. We're gonna put that on Orthrus. I will buy this Void Crystal. It could get me out of a bind later, and then we're just gonna buy bonus XP. Here we could summon another monster if we felt like it. I don't really feel the need. I think our team's okay, so we move on. We are now in floor 2, the end of the demo, if we can beat it. I haven't yet. Release a soul for boons on the next 2 fights. I'm actually going to do this. I have a bunch of souls. I want... terror. You can Dark Souls it up in floor 2. Break all the boxes everywhere. And we're gonna possibly get another artifact, which I haven't been using much of. Rod of Command, Hourglass of Undoing. Wait, these are what I have. Are you upgrading? Oh, we're trading. Okay. I'm gonna give you the Rod of Command. And I'm going to take a Void Crystal +1. So I traded in one of my artifacts for a stronger artifact. I was already here. Why did I run back? Wait, was I already here? Yeah, I was. Okay. Void Blitz or Void Parry, which is it? Alright. So... Oh, I can do that, can't I? I can go in here. And then I can go in here. Very nice. Shielding and healing. They didn't attack me. How excellent. Because now I can go in and do that, get a little bit of terror application in, but we're not done. This guy's got to go. Okay, you can't do anything this turn. You're going to take a lot of damage now. And that's it. Wow. All right. If I'd known I was going to be doing this well on floor 2, I would have taken the bonus experience. Interact. A chain. I like the idea that I'll be purging a lot of Aether. Well, initial shield only. Okay, we're gonna put it on you. I will spend that sidekick here. That's the way to go. All right. Yeah, I'm finally gonna take some corruption here. Dang. It's not gonna matter too much, though. Okay, that hurt a little, but I'm otherwise fine. Dead. -2 corruption. I like that. All right. Level 4. For every wind, 3 wind. Ooh, I'm consuming a lot of wind aether. Yeah, we're doing that. All right. A staff. 75% chance for an extra hit. Grants a hit. It grants each hit a 10% chance to land a crit. Grants 10% chance to evade each incoming hit. Wow. I think we put that on the scepter. Yeah. Put that over the scepter. Okay. All right. We're looking pretty all right here. One of these is going to be a fight. No? No, we're done. We're done with the floor? We're done with the floor. Another Aether Spring. The Knight or Gold. I don't really have a need for anything. Let's just do the Aether Spring. So many gargoyles. And yet none of them are an actual fight. That is bizarre. I mean, good for me. All right. Earth or water? Generate a water aether, generate an earth aether. Why couldn't one of these have been wind? I need water more than earth. All right, let's see what's over here. That's the guy I don't want to deal with. Try to kill it first. I might not be doing any such thing. Just kidding. Okay, just get rid of you. Do one of these for the sidekick. That will guarantee, I believe, that you're gone. Yeah, oh, 36 damage on the terror hit. All right. I'm looking pretty good here. Aside from the no fire aether. All right, let's just get as much damage in as I can then. Oh, I think I did it. All right. Level 5. Never an ooh. I like this. Whenever an ally attacks an enemy with 3 or more terror, apply dodge. I believe that is my best move. Blank memento. Oh, hello, I don't know you. Let's go. Oh, 2 corruption cleanse just for talking to you. Love that. Okay, is this the boss fight? Oh, that's just a fight. Oh boy, don't spot me. Okay. I think we definitely want to take out you. But it'll be easier to take out you. Plus, always getting rid of the healer first, right? Now the question is, can I take out the healer first? Don't know that I can. Ooh, but if I attack you, sidekick will go on the same enemy, right? And it'll stagger because of the... Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, you are basically dead. Right. What's more useful here? Getting the kill and applying sidekick is more useful here. Okay. Wild Ritual. That's a little bit of a problem, but all you did was heal, so that's fine. All right, check it out. Ooh, nice block. Okay. So now I can just swap to attacking you. So now you're just dead. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna hurt a little. It hurt a little. We're okay though. I'm not gonna take any chances, and I'm going to use a heal. All right. I'm going for it. Do I go for it? No, I do this. There's a reason I did that. All right, terror application. Boom. And dead. Ooh, level 5. 4 burn. I'm not doing burn. On interrupt, deal a big hit to the enemy. On every 3 crits, generate a wild. I think we want the wild Aether. Monster Soul. Okay, I found the end. We gotta go over here. We gotta see what this is about. What are you? Torment's Blessing, a desperate attempt by the fortress's final commander to defend the whole city against the army. Ooh. Oh, but it curses. So, upgrade to your monster, but choose what the equipment also gains a curse. I think I'm actually doing okay. I don't need to do that. All right. So, okay. Looks like we've hit you. That should be good. That should count as an interrupt. It did. We'll just do a little bit of that. Get some terror applied for next turn. Just kidding for right now. Gotta love sidekick. You can do Wild Ritual all you want. It does nothing. Gain even more sidekick. Okay. Do a little bit of this. Yeah. Do a little bit of terror application. Is that enough? Oh, it was enough. Oh, gotta love it. All right. We are in there. Evasion plus 15% is the buff for getting worthiness level 2. All right, now, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Ooh, meteorite. Convert one random aether to wild aether and shield self for 4. Basic attacks generate additional water aether. At the start of combat, apply a temporary power. At the start of combat, shield self for 5. Ooh, that needs to go on Orthus. I think, are the sidekick hits basic attacks? I don't know, but I think that's the best place for me to stick it. No, support action. Support action. It goes here. It goes on my healer. Yeah, it goes on my healer. Okay. Looks like that's that. Do I want the knight? Aether crystals or gold? I want aether crystals. Void Blitz. The tank? No, I still don't like you. You need to go first. So I can now generate a wild aether. No, support action. Support action. That would have been this. None of these are support actions, are they? Do I have a single support action? That's kind of funny, actually. I'm going to do a heal and corruption cleanse. You kind of need to go. This is gonna hurt a little. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, let's actually do a heal action here. You can brace all you want. That is not going to... Oh, you got to reset off of that? Alright, well, that you get to do, I suppose. Stagger you by myself. Have a fun sidekick with terror application and die. Healing +1 on the not healer currently. I'll take it though. Monster Soul. Boss fight. Wow. I just went straight to it, huh? But there's so much more to this zone. I can do this. And then I can do this. And it still works. Let's go. Ow. That hurt a little. I'm gonna use my other corruption cleanse. Getting that stagger off is more important than anything else, because now you don't get your turn. And now you are dead. All right, what do we got? Whenever an ally triggers sidekick, shield both attackers. Whew, that seems good. As long as this monster has sidekick, other allies gain +2 damage. We're going with that. As it turns out, that's good. Because as you can see, I've built him to have sidekick a lot. Monster Soul. We got a lot of those. All right, that's the floor, looks like. I don't need a loot drop. I don't need the witch. Let's do the merchant. There he is. All right. Get as much money as I can before finding the boss. Boss is there. All right, what else do we have on this floor? The next zone. Merchant. Is there anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. So let's do our shop. Breaks 3 poison on a target enemy. Yeah, we're gonna use that. Burn damage +1, terror hit +25%. We're gonna actually get rid of this meteorite because it doesn't do anything. And we're gonna buy some experience. I can no longer buy experience. All right. Well, that was unfortunate, but that's how it be. All right. So this guy, unfortunately, is hard. Because of this right here. So don't use an earth action. That's an earth action, as it turns out. You know what isn't an earth action is this wind action. Keep missing and generating terror, please. Okay. What is your action this time? Fire. Don't use fire. I can not use fire. No problem. Ooh, that's fire. I want to keep up my... Okay, I'm gonna attack with you next because I still have sidekick. I think I've wrecked this boss. Like, actually. I think it's just kind of gone. Yeah, I think you're just kind of dead. I think that's it. GG. I win. All right, that was incredibly easy. I found an interesting build. An intersection of fear, sidekick, and crits. Oh, almost hit that worthiness level 4. But yeah, that's should be the end of the demo. I've never seen this. Oh, hello, friend. Are you going to delete me now? Hello, Aethermancer. To make it this far, quite impressive. Who are you? So you do remember. You look well. Have you enjoyed life, your freedom? Yeah. We are very surprised. Guilt. What? Oh no, don't do that. Don't. End of demo. I mean, I knew that. I knew that's where it ended. But, hey, that was Aethermancer. You made it. For now. Continue playing. I want to get those. I want to get those upgrades. So, there's a new NPC in town. What do you do? Or do I just talk to you? Okay, I just talked to you. So there are other things you can do, right? Between runs. Hello, I'm going to talk to Lily. So Lily lets you pick other monsters as starters. I can start with the star spawn. Seems like a very interesting way to start a run. And then used to be a judge. You left Pilgrim's Rest. Oh, okay. Then you take over the business. Then you're back here. All right. So I like the idea of anti-corruption meal 2 and merchant discount and merchant inventory +1, and we're just gonna get a bunch of bonuses for the merchant. There are other things I can do as well. I haven't found whoever goes over here. Talking to the random NPC, or taking the random NPC path is an easy way to get those. And then you also upgrade things. Worthiness. So it's a reincarnation thing. So, this buffs the Aethermancer. These are pretty good. I forgot that I wanted to get the worthiness upgrade. Oops, that's what I was gonna save up for. It's gone now. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to do another run like I just did to get that. But anyway, that was Aethermancer. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna now pick one of the other demos I have downloaded, and we'll see what that one is. So, be right back.